ठीक है, चलो. With this, let's quickly cover the next concept, arranging similar items. It's not different. It's something we have already covered. What does it say? Number of arrangements of n items of which p are of one type and q are of second type and rest are distinct. It is n factorial by p factorial. Same example, a, b, c. Number of ways of arranging them is 4 factorial by 2 factorial. Same thing, so I'm not going in depth. This is just the theory part. Same example that we have already discussed. Okay, 3 factorial by 2 factorial. So again, not going into the depth of it because we have already covered it. Again, see, some more theory, like in how many ways can you divide p plus q items into 2 groups of p and q each? Which means out of p plus q item, you just choose p items and the second group would be created by itself. So hence the formula for this becomes simple. You have a total of p plus q items, you just choose p and the leftover would essentially form a group. So p plus q, cp. Either that or total p plus q items, the total possible arrangements are p plus q factorial. P factorial is a different arrangement, q factorial is similar, so divided by p factorial, q factorial. Again, theory, I think when we'll solve example, this would become clear, but just wanted to bring it in front of everyone so that you can follow what is this. Somehow my slides are very slow. Fair. So just a couple of things for you to note. If you want to note it, you can do it. If both the groups have distinct identity, say number of ways of dividing 2p items into 2 equal groups of p each. This is simply 2p factorial upon p factorial and p factorial. When both the groups have distinct identity, only then it is by p factorial and p factorial. What do we mean by this? We'll cover examples for this. Okay, but when I say that both the groups also are similar, like you can't distinguish between the two groups, whether it's group 1 or group 2, they are exactly same. So whatever is the answer, again, I'll have to divide it by, I will have to divide it by 2 factorial. Why? Because these two groups are also similar. So again, some concept, it's 2p factorial, total number of ways are by p, but if the groups are also similar, you also divide it by 2 factorial because you can't segregate group 1 and group 2 is same as group 2 and group 1, and hence you're doing it. Okay. So just some sort of theorems for you to note down for the sake of completion. Concept wise, we'll try to cover it. Then some additional concept, again, it is like very intuitive. So say for example, you have R letters. Okay. Say you have R letters and you have n envelopes. Right? In how many ways can you put R letters to n envelopes such that repetition is allowed? One envelope can have more than R letter, or maybe instead of envelope, let's consider this as letter boxes. You have R letters and you have n letter boxes. So essentially, I'm just trying to prove the formulas which we'll use in the subsequent slides and it becomes more clear. Like for first letter, you have how many ways? N number of ways. For second letter, again, you have n number of letter boxes. For third letter, again, you have n number of letter boxes. Similarly, for all the R letters, you have n number of letter boxes. So hence this formula becomes n to the power R. Okay. You can choose to remember it. I personally don't remember it because this is like very intuitive. There are 2 letters, 3 boxes. One letter can go in 3. Second letter can also go in 3 if repetition is allowed. So the answer is 3 square. Okay. I'm just speeding up the session. The same thing that I've just explained. Nothing different. With this, let's jump onto this example. How many 6-digit numbers can you form using 1, 2, 3, 4 such that each digit is used at least once? So far, you have covered all the major concepts needed to solve this question. You just have to think, make cases, and try and come up with an answer. 6-digit number banana hai, you have to use all 4. So what do? And when we discuss the solution, I want you guys to go back and think what is the flaw in expression. Anyone who wants to share their approach, then I'll discuss.
Sir, that 6-digit number, we have to arrange at least four of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 4 factorial. And for the remaining two digits, it can be 4 and 4. So I have done 4 factorial into 4 into 4.
Sorry, into 4 factorial into
4 into 4.
4 into 4. Why 4 into 4?
So because for the remaining two digits, it can be repeated, the numbers.
See, you have a 6-digit number. Okay. How many 6-digit numbers can you form using these 4 digits, right? Fair. So what you're doing is 4 factorial into 4 into, but what is this 4 factorial? Like which digit are those? You have a 6-digit number, right?
सर मैंने स्टार्टिंग के 4 डिजिट्स को 1 2 3 4 में अपन उसको 4 फैक्टोरियल से अरेंज कर सकते हैं.
बट क्यों कर सकते हैं? 1 2 3 4 तो ये भी हो सकता है, 1 2 3 4 तो ये भी हो सकता है. Why only the first 4 digits have to be different?
सर अगर उसको लास्ट में करेंगे तो अच्छा ओके.
तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
या
ठीक है. Cool. I just wanted to take one example because all the answers given are incorrect. So, but I would leave it on you in the interest of time. Please go back, think what is the flaw. If you can't figure it out, discuss it with me tomorrow. Okay, but again, I'm reiterating. See, there would always be some repetitions that you would be making, and if you're able to figure out what is the mistake in your answer, you have learned the subject. Okay, always try to select सबसे पहले, and then try to make arrangements. So for example, see, you have a 4-digit number, you have a 6-digit number, right? तुमको चारों digits use में लेनी. You have to necessarily use 1 2 3 4, right? Which means somewhere there would be 1 2 3 4 तो already होंगे, and then there would be 2 more digits, right? Now again, we could have multiple cases, right? So we can have two cases. कि यार both of these digits are same. Essentially, both of them are either 1 1 2 2 3 3 or 4 4. Either that can happen, or both of these digits can be different. And why do I need to consider both of them same or different? Because if it's same, then my total number of arrangements would be different than the case when it is different, right? And hence, abhi ke liye to step number 1, as I said, I always select, make cases first, and then I try to arrange them. So case number 1, when both of them are same, right? In how many ways can I have them same? I have 4 digits. I can choose any one digit and then put it in the remaining 2 places. Say this is 4 and 4. Now, in how many ways can I arrange them? There are a total of 6 digits. I can arrange them in 6 factorial ways, but these 2 and the 1 here will be repeated. So out of 6 digits, 3 digits will be repeated. So this has to be 6 factorial by 3 factorial. Now, similarly, when these 2 digits are different, say this is 4 and this is 3, then what will happen? In how many ways can I choose them? I can choose any 2 digits out of these 4, right? I have chosen say 4 and 3. So I can choose them in 4C2 number of ways. Now I have all the digits. In how many ways can I arrange them? 6 factorial by 2 factorial, 2 factorial, because each of these 2 digits will be repeated with something. So this will be the total number of arrangements. Then you just add them, you will get the answer as 1560. There could be multiple ways to do it. In the interest of time, may not be able to take every approach, but is this clear? And then please go back, think about your approach, think about alternative approaches, and then discuss it with me on WhatsApp or next class. Solve this question. In how many ways? Again, see, these are actually individual concepts or individual theorems, but I don't want to bring that thing into you. Yeah, there are different ways of solving every question. Hence, I'm trying to juggle all the variants first, and then we'll try to discuss individual concepts in the later half of the sessions. Okay? Now, in how many ways can you arrange the letters of the word this when taken 4 at a time? What do we mean by this question? Out of these, jitne bhi yahan pe letter hai, right? I have to form a 4-digit number, a 4-digit letter or a 4-letter word. So in how many ways can you arrange the letters of the word this when taken 4 at a time? So you have to pick any 4 letters out of it and then try to arrange them, is what this particular question says. Now these 4 letters could be anything. And then you'll have to think what all are the possible cases and then try to solve them individually. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute to think, brainstorm, and then we'll discuss. You have P 2 times, R 2 times, O 3 times, and then T, I, and N 1 time, right? Total 10 letter word. Even before jumping onto this, assume all of these letters were different. All of these letters were say A, B, C, D, E, F, I, J. Okay, there were 10 different letters. And then same question would have been asked. In how many ways can you form a 4-letter word using 4 of these letters? What would have been the answer if the letters would have been different? Come on, it's simple.
10C4 into 4 factorial.
Yeah, very good, Muskan. If all the 4 letters were different, how many ways can you arrange the letters of the word when taken 4 at a time? You just have to choose 4 letters, right? All the letters are distinct. So I'll just choose any 4. Now I have 4 letters. I'll arrange them in 4 factorial number of ways. Simple. If the letters would have been different, but here letters are same. So now I'll have to think which letter do I take? How many letters can I take? Right? Fair. Now please try this. What all could be the possible number of cases? Step number 1, make all the cases and then try to add numbers and solve it. Okay, a couple of students have solved it already. Good. Chalo, time up. Let's see. Let me ask someone. Okay. Raman, can you answer this?
Sir, as we have already taken that if all the 10 alphabets are different, then 10C4 into 4 factorial. So if P is repeated 2 times, R is repeated 2, and O is repeated 3 times, so I have done like this, that 10C4 into 4 factorial by 2 factorial by 2 factorial
No,
and
no, no,
3
no,
factorial.
no, 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 no. Wait. See, 10C4 into 4 factorial was a different question, right? When all the letters were different. Here.
Okay.
Here, some of the letters are same. So, what are you saying? What do we do now?
I have just divided this by 2 factorial, 2 factorial, and 3 factorial.
This expression divided by 2 factorial,
2
3
factorial
factorial.
and 3.
But why? What is this?
Like these are the P is repeated 2 times, R is repeated 2 times, like that.
So,
Sir, I have tried to compute like this.
नहीं यार, this is तो मतलब absolutely like not making any sense, right? What you are trying to do is, if my question would have been, in how many ways can you arrange, or shuffle these words, then the answer would have been 10 factorial upon 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial. Even then, you would not have multiplied 4 factorial, no? Because 4 factorial though was a different question altogether. Ki my letters are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. In how many ways can you arrange them? Then it is essentially 10 factorial, right? This 10C4 into 4 factorial was, in how many ways can I form a 4-digit letter using this? So it was 10C4 into 4 factorial. Here, what you did, matlab, not making any sense to me. Because if you just divide it by this, like, what would happen and why would it happen? At least I'm not able to think. No? You should be able to convince yourself first that whatever you're doing is making sense.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I got a lot of answers. Maybe one more student who wants to attempt, and then we'll discuss. Yeah, Shubham, go on.
Sir, I have taken 3 different cases.
Okay.
In the first case, I have taken that there are 6 distinct alphabets, and we have to take 4 at a time, in which all are different.
Correct.
So, sir, that becomes 6C4 into 4 factorial.
Good. So your first case is that all the 4-letter words are distinct.
Yes, sir.
So these are A, B, C, and D. Okay, fair. What is that second case?
So the second case is that two are same and two are different.
2 are same and 2 are different, which means it is of the format AA, BC.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
Then
so that becomes means there are P is repeated 2 times, O is repeated 3 times, and R is repeated 2 times.
ठीक
So
है.
I've taken.
Maybe we will solve it later, Shubham.
Okay.
Just give me
Okay, sir.
the
Okay, sir.
total
And the
cases.
third case is that 3 are same, which is for O, and 1 is different.
3 same and 1 different. What
Yeah.
you're saying is it is of the format A, and B. Okay. Could there be any other cases, guys? Or this covers everything?
It could be A and B too.
Very good. There could be one more case, right? AABB. So 2 same and 2 more same. Shubham?
Yes, sir. I missed this one.
Okay. So is this so see because I have to choose 4 letters first and then make a 4-letter word, right? It really depends on what letters do I choose. Am I choosing a letter which is coming twice? Am I choosing a letter which is coming thrice? Or am I choosing a distinct letter? Based on that, the cases would really change. And hence I have to first of all make cases that, of course, see, fifth case would have been all 4 same. Would have been the fifth case theoretically, but because I don't have any letter which is coming 4 times here, so this case does not make sense to me because all the 4 letters same cannot happen. So first is all the letters are distinct. Then this distinct letter could be either P or R or O or T or I or N. In total, I have 6 distinct letters. So how many ways can I make a 4-letter word? I'll choose any 4. Once I've chosen the 4, I can arrange them in 4 factorial number of ways. Second case, 2 same. In how many ways can I choose a letter which has at least 2 same thing? Either both of them can be P, or both of them can be R, or both of them can be O. I will choose any one out of them in 3C1 number of ways. Once I have chosen them, I wanted a 4-letter word, right? So abhi to I've just chosen 2. I've chosen 2. In how many ways can I choose the remaining 2 letters? So I have already chosen 1. I had 6 letters in total. I had 6 letters. I've chosen 1 in 3C1 number of ways. Now the remaining 5, out of the remaining 5 letters, I can choose any 2 letters in 5C2 number of ways. Now I have all the 3 letters A, B, and C. In how many ways can I arrange them? 4 factorial by 2 factorial. A, B, C can be arranged in 4 factorial by 2 factorial number of ways. Third case, 3 same. In how many ways can I have 3 same wala thing? If 3 letters have to be same, it has to be O only, right? There is no other possibility for this to happen. So it has to be 4 O only. So I have one option. I'll just select one. Now that one different can technically come from either of the remaining options. So remaining letters are 5. I can choose any one letter from 5. Now I have all the letters. In how many ways can I arrange A, B? 4 factorial by 3 factorial number of ways. Similarly, my last case, 2 same, 2 same, 2 same, 2 same. In how many ways can I choose these letters? I have 3 such letters which are coming at least twice, right? I can choose any 2 of them. I'll choose say 2P and 2Rs. I'll choose PR or PO or P or RO. So I will choose them in 3C2 number of ways. Now I have chosen 2 letters. I just have to arrange them. In how many ways can I arrange them? 4 factorial by 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Same concept that we have learned so far. I've covered all of it. I'll just calculate all of them individually and then I'll add them. A very advanced level, good concept question.
Sir,
Maybe just take 20 seconds, think, try to answer yourself, and then still if you're not able to understand, then ask me. That's one. And second, see, if you do by a, see, always remember it, like it's an objective paper, right? So whatever expression you write, you will have to solve it and then bring it in the format of the answer. So ideally, questions like this will have a straight answer like 130, 140, 1000, 500. So whatever. So if you're writing 10C4, you'll have to calculate those expressions and then get the value. Oh. Is this clear? A very good question. Anyone has any doubts, please ask me right now. Next question is going to be based on this, the last question for the day. So just ask if there are any doubts so far. The last question, we will not solve it. I would give it as a homework to you and then we will discuss it tomorrow. But I want everyone to attempt it so that we don't waste time in thinking this. You have 10 questions here. Take a screenshot if needed, because I'm not sharing this session today. So take a screenshot and try this, and we'll meet again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Again, this question clears all the doubts, all the fundas so far. Chalo, I think that's it, guys. We had got 2.5 hour session.